Well, I'm Cesar Pereira, Vice President, Embraer Commercial Aviation for Asia Pacific. I'm very excited and I'm very bullish about India. It's a great country, but the opportunities here are huge, especially in the segment up to 150 seats for Embraer. The market, of course, is growing. It's a sustainable growth. The GDP will continue growing for the next 10 years. But it's not about growth only. It's about the opportunities that the segment up to 150 seats can unlock for airlines in India. Everybody talks today about airport congestion, right? About infrastructure constraints. And when someone or people see problems, for us it's a great opportunity, because that's the point of the crossover jets, as we call the Jet Z2. With a smaller aircraft, which has a 20% lower trip cost than a narrow body, airlines, they don't need to fly to congested airports, to congested hub, to fight for the same slots, to fight for the same passengers. Not all passengers, they want to go to Delhi or Mumbai. India is a huge country, right? So they want to go to the final destination, which in most cases is a smaller city. So with the crossover jets, they can fly point to point. They bypass the hubs. So then they unlock a lot of new opportunities. So the word is differentiation. The word in India is differentiation. So we don't need, and in fact, it's a very risky strategy to try to follow the leader. Okay? So everybody today thinks about copying Indigo, but the model cannot be copied anymore. Right? Indigo is Indigo. They have their business model. Okay? So the idea is to differentiate, to bypass hubs, fly point to point. You don't need to fight for the slots. You don't need to fight for the same passenger. You just connect the two seats, and with the right aircraft, the airline, they don't need to fill the empty seats, because the empty seats are not there. The smaller aircraft can preserve yields. They can overcome the problem of the infrastructure constraints, the slot constraints, because the smaller cities, they don't have problem with slots. And also, they can sustainably grow, increase the network, expand the network, and also don't need to fight head-to-head with the big airlines in the country. So this is how the jets are being deployed worldwide in many cases. If you take the BRICS, okay, not even comparing India with the mature markets like US or Europe. Let's just concentrate on the BRICS. Brazil, Russia, China, and South Africa, they all have regional jets from 70 to 150 seats, and the fleet is growing. India needs to catch up, and it will catch up, because there is a big gap between 70-seater turboprop and 180 seats narrow bodies. And this big gap, the first mover, the first one to take this opportunity with this jet, they realize that they don't need to fight for the same passengers, for the same markets. They will have a great advantage. And when you look at the airlines like Tianjin Airlines in China, like Azul Airlines in Brazil, like Airlink is doing in South Africa, all the BRICS countries, they have been very successful with this business model. There's no reason for the first mover, for the first airline, that unlocking these opportunities not being successful in India. So the opportunity is there, and we are very bullish about this opportunity.